Caroline, hold on! Get back from the glass! Damn! What kind of glass is this? Come on! Think, Miguel! You can do this.
Time's running out, Miguel.
Screw it!
Hello everyone, welcome back to Tormented Souls 2. So the last time we left off, we got the Hoplophile trophy for collecting all the weapons, and we also got the Killer trophy for killing 80 enemies. And I believe now we have to head to the school. That's the next part of the game. I think we're going to stick with the hammer for now. It's pretty useful. And make sure the light is turned on so that no monsters can ambush us. This is probably going to be a shorter video because there's a lot going on right now, so I don't have as much time to record as I normally would, so I just want to make some progress. Get closer to the end of the game. This is not where we need to go. I think we have to head to the main chapel to exit the building. How are you all doing today? So it is now a few days past the divisional playoffs for the Super Bowl. Obviously the Bills did not win. Oh boy. It was a disastrous performance. They made a ton of stupid mistakes. Josh Allen played horrible. Josh Allen also didn't get the support that he needed again, which sounds contradictory. How can he play horrible and not get the support? But somehow it happened. When he did play great, he did not get the support that he needed. So it was just a mess all around. So they were eliminated. I was hoping the Broncos would have a strong chance if they got past them, but then guess what? Bo Nix got injured, so now they're in dire straits. So it was just a train wreck all around for the participants of that match. Nobody really won. Like they were saying on Reddit, you know, the two teams destroyed each other. They both lost. So now tomorrow we have the conference championships. I don't even know who I'm rooting for. This is a long way back, I think. Let's see. Is this the exit? Yeah, commercial district. Alright. And all the monsters are gone, thankfully. So we just have to head over to the school. Yeah, I don't know who I'm rooting for. I guess the Broncos, just to see if they can... The hell is that? I guess just to see if they can overcome their deficiency in not having a good quarterback anymore. Call center. Did we even get in here? I don't remember this building at all. No, I guess not. There's a recording tape. How the hell did we miss this? A whole building. We didn't even go in. We just went past it. Doesn't look like it has anything other than a save point. So I guess that's just supposed to be your main save point. That's a huge trophy. Look at it. That's the size of our entire head and torso. Yeah, so I guess it's just a save point, isn't it? There's the good old yellow pages. We don't have those anymore. That's how you can tell this game takes place in the early 2000s or mid to late 90s, because they have actual yellow pages there. We don't have any of that. We don't have any phone books nowadays. It's all digital. I think the yellow pages has a site, so it's all digital. Cafe Luna, Cafe Moon. Okay, so where's the school? Okay, so head past the train station through here. I'm guessing this section is closed off. So make a right and then we reach the school district. Alright. Definitely not rooting for the Seahawks. I don't know anything about them. At all. Besides Sam Darnold being the quarterback, that's pretty much it. And they also have some guy, what is his name, Chardonnay or something like that, who's out injured, so I don't know anything about them. I guess the Patriots, just so I can make a bunch of Metal Gear Solid jokes on Twitter. With the Lolly Lule Low, should they actually win the championship? I already made one with the moment where Commander Jackson is in shock that the Patriots are involved in Metal Gear Solid 2. I already made a little bit of a meme with that one. Nice, we got some shotgun shells. Yeah, so I guess we're rooting for the Patriots. Good old Lolly Lule Low. Because they'd gone dormant for like the past, what is it, 6 or 7 years? Now they're back, so. So wait a minute, how are we supposed to get inside here if it's locked from the other side? It said go to the school. But how do we get in there if it's locked? Oh, I guess we gotta go to the butcher shop. I think there's a key you can use. Look at it, Aipan. There is bread. It's probably moldy bread. Where's this butcher shop? Oh, the camera's zooming in. Oh, that's the phone. Where's the butcher shop? Oh, I didn't notice that before. The hopscotch on the ground. That's nice. We should just smash this car in. Damn, it isn't like Silent Hill 2. We can't smash the cars in. That sucks. I get that it's a low budget game, but still. They should have let us smash the windows. Okay, so we gotta go across this little walkway here. It is 12 degrees outside. It was 17, now it's 12, so it is getting really cold. Gonna get a snowstorm soon. Winter storm and just blanket everything in like 6 to 7 inches of snow. Or 5 inches at least. I hope everyone's ready for it. Because they're probably gonna get rarer and rarer as the years go on. Fresco, that means that pig is fresh. Flies and maggots are feasting on the discarded meat. So not so fresh then. It's like Leatherface's workshop in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I guess we have to go this way? I keep expecting something to leap out of the shadows. No, this is the way we came. Thousands of flies have laid their eggs in these carcasses. Okay, so do we go down or do we go over here? Oh, I guess we gotta go down. There's no choice. Butcher shop cellar. Oh, is there like a wall we can bust open? Oh, hell no. Let's get ready for that pig. We need the shotgun, I think, for the pig. I don't think we can kill them with that. Because they're too fast. Can we kill him with the nail gun? Let's try the nail gun first. I don't want to waste shotgun ammo on them just in case. Let's try the nail gun. Oh, I see him. There we go. Now let's hit him with the hammer. There you go. Screw you, piggy. Machinery has been grafted onto his pig in a disgusting experiment. It's the cyborg pig. The cyber pig. Sounds like something Elon Musk would come up with. A cyborg pig. Got a first aid kit? I don't know how we missed that before. I think it's gotta be a wall. Right? It's gotta be a wall we can bust. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Excellent. And I think that's the only wall that's left. So we officially have all the brick walls in the game, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. There's no more hidden objects or artifacts or anything like that. Oh, we got this bitch again? Really? Come on, man. Got that bitch again. Ugh, God. Just die already. Why won't they go away? She's good. There she is. Let's hit her with the hammer. There you go. Which direction? God damn it! Smash her. There you go. Get lost. I've had enough of you. I'm not totally unsympathetic. I know those are the victims of the cult, but come on, man. Why are you gonna attack me instead of attacking the nuns? Go attack the nuns who put you there in the first place. Bitches. Yeah, they're attacking the one person trying to help them and completely ignoring the cult members that killed them in the first place. That shows priorities right there. Okay, so this is locked, so that means we gotta go over there. Yeah, great priorities. Great priorities you got there, guys. Attack the one person in town who can help you and completely ignore the scumbags who killed you in the first place. Come on. There we go again. It's like when enemies in games only attack you instead of each other. And it's like, why are you ganging up on me when there's other enemies attacking you in the whole area? Why are you ganging up just on me? Oh, the hammer rocks. It hammers them alright. Yeah, it's like when the enemies they're supposed to be warring against each other, but instead they all gang up to attack on you. It's like, why are you only attacking me? Attack some of the other enemies too. Sewer maintenance. Oh, cutscene. Is it gonna be the guy in the wheelchair again? The old man? Oh, shit. We should not have gone in there. How did he get the drop on her without us seeing him? Whoever it is.
Caroline, hold on! Get back from the glass! Damn! What kind of glass is this? Come on! Think, Miguel! You can do this.
Time's running out, Miguel.
Screw it!
Damn, took the brute force approach. I guess he's not as smart as those glasses make him seem.
Whoa. Would you look at that?
Would have been messed up if he shot the glass and actually killed her. That would have been messed up.
You're all good.
Seriously? You just shot up the control panel?
I'll be honest with you, Caroline. I was struggling to get that thing open. That's why I had to go for my lead-based workaround strategy.
You're crazy. But thank you for not getting me killed.
Anytime. Have you got anything else you need me to brainstorm?
Fuck no. I do have a question for you though, Miguel. But I need you to know up front that I'm aware you're gonna think I'm crazy.
Ask away. We'll be crazy together.
What year is it?
It's 2008.
Oh, God damn it. I knew it. I knew it. Somehow, I was trying to convince myself that all this madness was just in my head. That twisted old maniac. I hate her.
Problem? Listen, now that I think you're crazy, you may as well tell me the whole story.
My real name is Emma Wildberger. At least it was up until the age of 10. But I've got no memories of my life up to that point. After that, I became Caroline Walker. And that's when my earliest memories start. At a children's home in Canada, getting adopted by a local family. I studied, I grew up, I became a teacher. I had a normal life.
She's a teacher? I didn't expect that
And
at
one
all.
day I received a strange letter and everything changed. There was something about that letter. I was compelled to search out the sender. I traveled to a distant island and found this sprawling, rundown mansion, and I learned that this is where I'd spent those missing 10 years of my life. It was like this place. Everything was wrong, and I'd grown up there with my identical twin sister, Anna, until somehow I escaped with my life. Being back at that mansion as an adult, it unlocked something inside of me. Some power that lets me access other times and dimensions. Dark places filled with torment and suffering. So I used the power. I traveled to the past to when Anna was only 10 years old, and I brought her back to the present to save her from that nightmare. Now, I can't shake the feeling that I just made things so much worse. If today is 2008, then that was 14 years ago. That was when I brought Anna here. Since then, Mother Lucia has kept my poor sister a prisoner. Well, she somehow froze me in time to stop me from aging.
You're right, that does sound completely crazy.
She's got some insane plan for us. It needed Anna and I to be the same age. And now that it's done, we're in more danger than ever. Whatever I do, I can't change Anna's destiny. No wonder she hates me. What am I gonna do?
There's no point in blaming yourself, Mel. When you're trying to save a loved one, you do whatever it takes. Just focus on your mission. You can fix the family stuff later.
Thank you, Miguel. That's actually very sensible advice.
See? I'm not just about busting caps.
I do see that now. I'm gonna go save my sister.
Good luck. I'm headed this way. Got my own thing going on.
Right. And what exactly are you gonna do?
Whatever it takes, of course.
I'm surprised he didn't completely call her out on being crazy. Which makes you wonder if he has his own supernatural stuff that he's dealing with and he doesn't want to say it. Like maybe he's a resident of that town and saw some ghastly things and that's why he accepts it so easily because he's already seen a ton of messed up stuff. Like in the Resident Evil world, once you learn about Umbrella and all the experiments they do and all the havoc they cause, yeah, like nothing really becomes unbelievable at that point regarding bioweapons. Or Silent Hill, once you've been to Silent Hill, you've seen all sorts of supernatural stuff, so nothing can phase you. So it was 14 years ago, yeah, so I was about to say they still have phone books in 2008, but I'm guessing they're leftover, deteriorated from earlier years in the town. So if it was 14 years ago, so she brought her there, what, in 1994? And then now she shifted over to 2008? Because I thought she'd sent Anna back. I thought the old woman, Lucia, had sent Anna back in time. But apparently no. Apparently what she did was send Carolyn forward in time. So that's a intriguing new twist. So she actually skipped over all those years. Oh boy, do her bank accounts and all that stuff even work, or is all that stuff just not good anymore? Now that she's literally 14 years in the future. Holy shit. You imagine having to start over 14 years in the future just like that? What she was saying about it being feudal is difficult to say, because on the other hand, yes, some people are going to argue, yes, she shouldn't have gone back in time and taken her sister out of that place. She knew, you know, she knew it would have consequences, but at the same time, if she could do it, why not? And also, her sister wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. I'd forgotten, I haven't forgotten, I didn't know her name was actually Emma. I thought it was Carolyn Wildberger, or Wildberger, whatever they call. I didn't know it was Emma. Maybe I missed the memo in the first game, or maybe I just don't remember the first game all that clearly, the memos. I remember playing it, but maybe I don't remember the actual memos. I was about to say, are those guys gonna get back up? But nah. Boiled to death. What an awful way to go. Oh yeah, he's definitely not getting back up. He's crispy fried. Reckoning day has come. Yeah, the other thing I was saying too is the only real mistake she made was going there in the first place, trusting that woman, Sister Lucia, without really knowing who she was. Based on the recommendation of her therapist, she should have just gotten as far away from the area as possible. So I can't really say her going back in time and rescuing her sister was a mistake. I think the mistake was just going there stupidly without doing your full research on what that place was, you know. Because I'm sure there's been suspicious flags that, you know, could have raised alarms. Like if you looked into the town and you realized some of the issues they were having and how much the town hated the church, you would have known better than to come here. So I think she's being a little too hard on herself, because the mistake wasn't rescuing Anna. The mistake was in taking her here to this place. It's not really fated. I think she just made a hideous mistake in going to exactly the wrong retreat spot that she intended. The hour has come. Those who have received the gift of purple skin are to mark the doorframes of the dwellings with sacred, all-seeing symbol in blood. Those without the mark are not worthy to inherit the new world we are about to create. Villa Hess will be decimated, and the suffering of its people will feed the egg of Nautilus, which is on the verge of hatching. Everything is now ready. There are several needles in this body. What horrible experiments are they doing here? I think you already know. They're turning people into monsters. I guess to protect or guard the cult members so that nobody interferes. People like Miguel, if they come here, they just get killed. Because imagine if you alerted the police, like you don't even have to tell them. I know that police are incompetent usually in horror games and stories, but in this case, you don't even have to tell them anything supernatural. You could just say that the cult is conducting experiments and abusing its power, and they'll be right on them. Especially in a religious country like that, they would definitely be right on them. They would go full Spanish Inquisition. So I'm guessing they're creating the monsters also to keep people away and wipe out people, you know, who wipe out people who interfere or try to interfere, like Miguel. Or maybe those are just supposed to be the new servants of the god Nautilus. If he's so powerful, why does he need you to create an egg for him to rise from? Why do you need to raise him as an egg so he can hatch? If he's so powerful, shouldn't he just come back on his own? Holland has found me. Miguel's diary. That damn Colonel Holland's dogs have discovered my location. He trained them well. I'm not an easy man to track down. Being unexpectedly contacted by his agents makes me uneasy, like I'm being played with. I have been going from town to town, trying not to leave a trace. What if the Colonel didn't find me recently, but has been following me the entire time? The thought gives me chills. Holland knows I'm retired. How the hell does he have to bother me? Why the hell does he have to bother me? Stubborn old man, he won't go away until he gets what he wants. I wonder if the Colonel is also a cult member too. That's another possibility. Maybe he's a cult member himself. These radios are on, but they have no signal. Yeah, maybe Colonel Hollins is on some supernatural stuff too. That's why he's following him. Because he knows Miguel's trying to interfere with the cult's plans and he doesn't want that. These tunnels are filled with radios. Who could they have been in contact with? I'm guessing Noah. The old man in the first game over there. I'm guessing they were in contact with him, even though Sister Lucia kind of hates him. Maybe they were still trying to collaborate at the time. Okay, so we came this way, right? That's where we came from. That was where we were trapped. That's the radio. Please don't let there be a ghost here. Another one for us to bother. We have to go over here. No, this is where we came from. That's the way up. So I think we gotta go in this direction. Gotta head to the school. Why is it locked from the other side? So where do we go then? Yeah, where do we go then? Because this is a radio, so this is a radio station pretty much here, so it doesn't lead anywhere. So there's no point in going over here. These are more radios, so they don't lead to anywhere else either. Maybe we gotta go back in the lab. Or whatever that place was where she was drowning. Yeah, I guess we gotta go back inside. Sewer maintenance. This person has been dead for a long time. What kind of macabre torture were they doing here? Oh, there's another door over here. I see it. Oh, we're back in the sewer. I'm warning you, crabs. I got a hammer. I'm not afraid to use it. Or pigs. Doesn't matter if it's the crabs or the pigs. Oh, there's a ladder probably to the school. See what else is in here. Damn, that's dark. Oh, we got some gasoline. I'm gonna need that. Oh yeah, let's unlock this door. Is there anything in these crates? Nope. Yeah, so I was not expecting her to be a teacher. I don't know what I thought she'd be, but I was not expecting teacher. She doesn't seem like she'd have the right mentality for it, or personality. I don't know what I thought her profession was. Was it? Oh, it is this bitch. God damn. Go somewhere. Are they different? Are they a different? God damn. I was trying to run to the stairs. Instead, I ran into a. God damn. I ran right into her. Oh, we're still fine though. There you go. Like, are they all different ghosts, or is it just the same one over and over again? Or the same 2 and 3 over and over again, and we're not really killing them, we're just disintegrating them temporarily, you know? Because how many women did they kill then? If we just keep seeing them pop up over and over again. That's why I ask, is it the same ghost or is it different ones? Alright, so we're close to the school. More shotgun shells, nice. Getting some ammo. We got 19 plus 1, we got 20 whole rounds. Enough to kill 2 or 3 monsters. What's this place? Oh, that's the train station. Okay, so we need to go over to the school. But I want to see what's over here. A wheelchair. Looks like the one used by that unsettling old man. Oh, did they take out the old man? Or is that just another one? There's gonna be a ghost on this platform. Oh, did they finally get him? They get him and... Ah. Damn. Sorry, my guy. Looks like there's no helping you. That sucks. They finally got him. After he killed all those cult members, he couldn't escape Cthulhu. They just sucked him right in there, like it was a sipping a milkshake through a straw. Look at that. He just sucked him right through the wall. R.I.P. mysterious old man. You were a real one. He was just too good at his job, man. He was just too good at killing them from the wheelchair. Cthulhu realized that he saw how powerful the old man was like. He was like, nope, I gotta deal with this one myself. I'm gonna take him down and eat him. The evil spell, Joseph's diary. That cursed old woman set a trap for me. She altered the words of the dark book, and instead of bringing my beloved Amelia back to life, the spell I recited called out to the dead to come and take me to hell. God damn, they pulled a drag me to hell one. They gave him the wrong words, and he literally made basically a collect call to hell. Oh, that sucks. It's only a matter of time before they find me. I have no escape. Even if I've turned my ears into wings and flew away, I cannot escape their pursuit. Lucia, you will not get away with this. Your fate is in the hands of that annoying woman with blood-red hair. Damn, that annoying woman. I have seen her gaze the fire of someone willing to do anything to save a loved one, a fire that will turn your deepest desires to ashes. Amelia, forgive me. Where they are taking me, you cannot enter. Oh, that sucks. Damn, so he wasn't a bad guy after all. He was just he was legitimately trying to take down the cult and just rescue his wife or bring her back to life, whatever. And instead, they gave him a one-way ticket to hell. Cthulhu took him there. He was like, nope, this was too troublesome. I gotta deal with him myself. There went the old man. That sucks. I thought he was suspicious, but no, he was legit. He was the real deal. He was just trying to bring back his wife and oppose the cult. So this statue is straining point ahead. It has a condemning stare. Let's see what we can find at the train station. Maybe we can open up this path right here. Oh yeah, because that leads us around back to the main central area. This angle is creepy, look at that. I don't like the way it implies you're being watched from a distance. I'm guessing those are Cthulhu's or fake Cthulhu's eyeballs that are watching from his tentacles. The redhead. God damn. Keep forgetting you gotta turn the page manually here. Is it Sister Miriam or is it No, it's not. It's not Sister Miriam. Is it Mother Lucia's, I guess? Reckoning Day. Faith. No need for haste. Disgrace to the order. Wait a minute, so who is it then? Is it Brother Juan? Nope. The flight. Girl's request. Mysterious girl. Sacrifice for a god. Damn, who is it then? Oh, maybe it's the gravedigger? No, the little bells. Procession. Joseph's diary, I guess. Oh yeah, it is. No wait, that's the evil spell. That we read that one already. Sacred Book of the Nephilim. Evil spell. The Dark Book is here. Anna. Sister Angelica? No, the Black Blood. Damn, I don't get it. What do we pick up? Oh, maybe Miguel? Oh yeah, there it is. I came in contact with a woman who was different from the rest of the people here. For a brief moment, I thought she was a local, but she turned out to be a foreigner. She's got deep red hair and one eye covered in a patch. She's attractive, sure, but her attitude is something else. She's looking for her little sister and thinks the girl might be at the processing plant. I just escaped from there and it was a slim chance I made it out alive. Best of luck to her. What the hell is going on here? This whole town reeks of rotten fish and everyone except the redhead wants me dead. You senile old man, you owe me one. Wonder who's the senile old man he's referring to. Hey, we got some Povidone from the vending machine. That was gonna give us a key, like Silent Hill 3. Cash register is empty. Recording tape. Shelf is full of station personnel files. These colorful plants have been combined into a healthy display. Oh, look, that's the Resident Evil plants. The green one, the red one, and the blue one. It's the green, red, and blue herbs. Oh, that's nice. Little callback there. Look at it. Oh, we got a box full of fruit juice in the corner. Cool. That's a neat little callback. It's the 3 Resident Evil herbs. Even though they don't really use blue anymore, do they? Did they use blue in... No, I think they use gold in RE4 Remake. And RE4. They don't use gold anymore. I mean blue. I think the last one they used blue was RE2 Remake. Wasn't it where you could combine it all and that way you would get like a few moments of being invincible where you couldn't sustain any damage. Enemies could hit you once or twice and you could just shrug them off. Phone lines are dead. So yeah, I like that callback. That's a neat little one. This bathroom has a suspicious angle, but there's nothing in here. Except for the cult sign on the mirror there. Alright, I guess we explored this. We got everything we can from this section, so... Oh yeah, I'm guessing that's if you're gonna go and save over here, but we're not gonna save because we've barely fought any enemies, so there's no point in doing it just yet. Let's go over here and explore. Oh, we do have to go on the train car. I was about to say, do we have to go on the train? But yeah, I guess we do. Why do I get that feeling there's some large, hideous monster lurking around here? They wouldn't just have the train empty. There's gotta be something inside. I feel bad for the old man. I was so suspicious of him, thinking he was gonna turn out to be some great endgame villain, and no, he really was just exactly what he seemed. He was just trying to do the right thing by his wife, and he got screwed. Got dragged to hell, literally. Beloved mother. If you hold this letter in your hands, mother, I am deeply sorry. It means that I was unable to continue, unable to endure, and I am no longer with you. Mother Lucia inspected the sores on my skin, pointing out that the various symbols they made. She said they were the marks of a warlock and that I am cursed. Soon he will take control of me, body, mind, and heart. The Mother Superior warned me that this warlock would commit acts too horrific to be spoken of. As I slept last night, a terrible nightmare came to me, and when I opened my eyes, I was in the middle of the forest, my body aching miles from home. Mother, I cannot allow this evil to consume me or corrupt my soul. There is only one way to escape its grasp. I promise to watch over you from the heavens above. All my heart, your dearest Amelia. That sucks. Mother Lucia was gaslighting that woman, making her seem like she was cursed. She wasn't really cursed. She just wanted her dead. She fell for it. Damn, more recording tapes. Getting all these recording tapes. Painkillers? Oh, we're stacked now. How many do we have? 13? You know what? Might as well. We're already here. Might as well save. So the duct tape is to save him at some point, but I don't know what you have to do with it yet. Maybe we have to go back in the past, or who knows? But I do know the duct tape is to save him. So yeah, might as well save because we're already here. No message. That's new. Usually she recalls the same exact message over and over again, but... Okay, so it looks like we're ready to proceed to the school. Hope it's not as convoluted as the school from Silent Hill F. What happens if we go on the tracks? So does the train start to move? Is that something down there? Or is it just a decoration? Oh, it's gasoline. I guess those gasoline tanks are for the chainsaw, because we have to replenish that. So I'm guessing it's for the chainsaw. But we don't need the chainsaw, we got the sledgehammer. Hand cannon. Yeah, you see it has 100, so I'm guessing that's for the chainsaw, but we don't really use that yet, so maybe if we get really desperate, we could just use it to take out an enemy or two, but right now we don't need it. Funny thing, when they were talking about Resident Evil 9 at the apparently the directors were saying they were saying that they didn't want Leon using a chainsaw in RE4 remake because it was would have been too brutal, but now they have no problem using it in RE9, so that's kind of funny. It was too brutal for him before in Resident Evil 4, but it's not, you know, it's perfectly fine now. Okay, so it says that's locked from the other side. Was there somewhere else you could go? It's a small memorial to mark where someone passed away due to a tragic event. Amelia. Oh, that was the one who killed herself. She was a looker. Look at that. She wore a choker, though. Yeah, Mother Lucia gaslit the hell out of that woman, making her think she was possessed. She wasn't possessed. The illness was probably coming from the crap that Lucia was spreading. It says it's locked from the other side. I want to see if we can unlock that door before we go back to the school. That door needs to shut up. I don't want to hear Cthulhu. We'll get you eventually. What a bitch, Lucia. She made her convinced that she was possessed, and it seemed like she had no choice but to kill herself, and no, it was just her messing with her mind. Like I said, the source were probably just from the crap that Lucia was doing herself. Okay, so this is a save room. Okay, so never mind, I see it. So we just go out this way. There we go. Now we're on the other side. Perfect. Alright, let's go back to the school. The school in Silent Hill F wasn't bad, but it was a tad convoluted in some parts, figuring out where to find certain items. And also the scarecrow monsters could really get you if you weren't expecting them. You didn't know really which ones were alive and which ones were actually mannequins, so you always had to be on your guard because they used the element of surprise to their advantage. You would think they were just standing still, and no, they were targeting you the whole way. So it was a place where you needed to exercise extreme caution, but it wasn't that bad. It was certainly easier than the school from Silent Hill 1. That school was full of like 50 monsters. It's funny how people say, oh, Oh, Silent Hill. Silent Hill has never really been about the combat. You know, it's more about the mood and the atmosphere. You know, combat is not a big. It's not a big deal. It's not a big aspect of the game. And oh, there's too many enemies in Silent Hill 2 remake, which there are, but it's not quite as bad because if you remember, like I said, Harry easily killed at least 50 monsters just in the school alone. There were so many great children in that. Oh, look at the corpses in the school bus. That's creepy. But yeah, there were so many great children in that school. There were easily like 50 of them there. So those people who said, oh, the earlier Silent Hill games didn't have a lot of enemies and they weren't targeting you all the time and stuff, they have no idea what they were talking about because there were easily 50 monsters at least in that school section alone in Silent Hill 1. They were everywhere. You literally could not walk the halls without running into a monster. So those people have no idea what the hell they were talking about because that place was full of monsters in the first game. So Silent Hill has always had a bit of an action aspect to it. It's just very muted compared to Resident Evil. You know, whereas Resident Evil 2, 3 can sometimes be all action, Silent Hill tends to moderate it with psychological horror, but that doesn't mean it's not there. It doesn't mean the games have no action. Like, when you're Harry Mason, you're swinging a hammer and hitting dozens and dozens of nurses and doctors and gray kids, gray children, and those demon bears and all that stuff. Like, so like Harry whips a lot of ass in that game. He fights a lot of monsters, a ton. So yeah, there were always a lot of monsters in Silent Hill games, even early on from the first ones. Oh, are we gonna finally see those damn monkeys that are making those noises? The stall has been ransacked. It must have been chaos as everyone tried to escape this place. We know they're around because we keep hearing monkeys, but I really doubt that's the crab people. I don't think it's the crab people, so before we go into school, let's check out this area. The statue is pointing straight ahead. It has a condemning stare. Oh, you know what that means. Hell yeah, I got a first aid kit. Oh, it's gonna jump down and try to attack us, isn't it? I see it coming a mile away. You know what, you fucking monkey, we're ready for you. Try shrugging that off. Oh, we got more ammo too. There it is. Is it gonna leap from the window? Place your bets. Is it gonna leap from the window and try to ambush us? Can we actually go inside? We can. Smash that crate. Smash the other one too. Got some nails. Alright, now we're gonna switch back to the shotgun in case whatever it is shows up. Dangerous mission. I spoke with the colonel. He wants to investigate a ghost town in southern Latin America. Satellite imagery has detected unusual levels of radiation in the area, indicating nuclear weapons manufacturing or testing. I asked him why he couldn't send someone else, but he said the mission was only for me. Initial research has indicated that the locals who left the town suffered from conditions commonly associated with radiation exposure, like cancer. I asked him what would make me want to take on the mission, knowing the risk. And without saying a word, he pulled a brown folder from his ridiculous raincoat and tossed it in front of me. There was a photo of a woman. I leave for Chile at 5 o'clock. Or 500. Oh, so he's searching for someone too. I wonder who he's searching for. That's interesting though, because usually when they're doing military stuff, I mean when they're doing supernatural stuff in the town, unless it's a Stephen King movie, usually the military doesn't pick up on it. Here they actually did pick up right away on the increased radiation of the town, so that's interesting that it's actually having a visible effect. Like you can actually see from the outside world the radiation that's growing in the town. You can monitor it by satellite. So like it's actual hardcore. it's hard physical proof that something unusual is going on in the town. Because like I said, usually, unless it's a Stephen King story or movie where, you know, the government is conducting experiments, usually you don't pick up on that stuff, and the military doesn't pick up on it, or the police officers, or anyone else in charge, the state authorities. It just goes ignored. Here, they can actually see for themselves that there's a huge growing amount of radiation in the area, and they were concerned enough to send that guy to investigate it. So that actually shows a lot about competence and, you know, capability that you usually don't see from the military in stories like this. A photo of Isabella, Anna, and me before our trip to Chile. Oh, was that the stupid ass psychiatrist who sent her to Chile? Sent her to come here so they could get trapped and exploited by a cult worshipping an octopus god. So that was the bitch that sent her there. Well, fuck her then. Cassette tape, session 47. Let's see what this is about. Gotta examine it. Combine this. God damn, we gotta press some. Item cannot be used here. Ah, forgot. We gotta take. God damn, we gotta take the batteries out of the flashlight. Why can't we just find more batteries? This is a bit tedious. I'll give it that. The tape recorder, you should be able to find some more. That's a bit tedious that you gotta pause everything to take them out, you know. Put them back in. Batteries are missing. I know they're missing. So we can listen to the tape. And then do the whole thing all over again to put the batteries back in the flashlight. Come on. Just give us 4. Alright, let's see what this is about.
Tell me about your sister's drawings. What have the doctors said?
None of them have any clue. I'm not even sure they believe me.
Well, tell me then. What happens when Anna starts to draw?
That's Lucia.
Starts out fine. Just a normal 10-year-old girl drawing a picture. You can watch her mind drift off somewhere else. Her eyes roll back. She's not even looking at the paper, but she's drawing these terrible things. And then, just as suddenly, she's back in the room, behaving like nothing had happened.
Caroline, you know her better than anyone. Is there a chance she's faking these trances? Acting out for attention?
Absolutely not.
How can you be sure? After everything she's been through, it would be a miracle if there weren't behavioral problems.
Last month in art class, she painted a child who was cut in two. When the teacher asked her who was in the painting, she pointed at one of her classmates. I just found out that boy's funeral is next week. He fell on the tracks at the subway and went under a train.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Damn.
What are you suggesting? That the things Anna draws are becoming real?
I don't know. Maybe she's making these things happen. Manifesting her own reality. I know it sounds crazy, but so far enough of her drawings have come true that I'm starting to wonder it. The school wants her gone. The other kids are terrified of her. I'm desperate. I don't know what to do.
Okay. I may have a solution. There's a residential facility I know of where they specialize in helping young people with unusual problems. A place called Villa Hess. It's located in a remote village in the south of Chile. Some of these methods are unconventional, but their results are second to none.
Please. I trust you, Isabella. Can you get these people to treat my sister?
Well, it's a relatively small unit, and usually there's a long waiting list. But as it happens, I know the senior clinician there, Mother Lucia. If Anna agrees, I could fast track her into a room there next week.
Also, it was Isabella, not Lucia. Damn, that sucks. But is she really like Alessa, where she has separate powers, or is she just foretelling the future? That could be another thing. Maybe she doesn't really see maybe she's not causing things to happen. Maybe what she's seeing is visions of the future, because she was taken from the timeline. You know, she was taken out of the past and back into the future. Maybe that's why she's seeing it. Maybe it's not her making it happen at all. Maybe she's just picking up on what's going to happen. You know. But it's funny though. She asks what she says that the other kids are terrified of her. What can I do? Well, you move to another place and start over. You don't go to some mysterious woman in Chile running a suspicious convent to, you know, try to fix the situation. You try to fix it using conventional means first. You know, pull her out of school for a while. But I wonder, like I said, yeah, is she really making stuff happen, or is she just foretelling the future? Because that could be it. It could just be the actual, you know, she has foresight as to what's gonna happen. So like the monster, like she didn't create the cyborg, that was already been built. She just saw it. So that says to me that she's not really making the stuff happen on her own. She's just picking up on stuff that's already gonna happen in the first place. There we go. Gotta turn it on before we get covered by the shadows. The hell are those monkeys? Got some painkillers. Got a noose in the bathroom. Lovely. Yeah, I think she misinterpreted what's actually going on. I think it's visions of the future, because she was taken from the timeline in the way she was. You know, she stepped through the projector, and so now she's literally, what was it, like 10 years forward in the future or something? More than that even. Maybe she's just out of sync with time. Or maybe like the grandfather believed in the first game, even though he was otherwise full of shit, but maybe they do have some type of special power when it's twins. Maybe it's maybe Carolyn could have those visions too. Looks like there's no monsters here, so I'm guessing there's just a creepy angle. Guess it's just meant to throw you off, make you think, oh, something's gonna come after you, and not really. Yeah, because there's no way to get in there, right? There's no way to climb up top. Yeah, there's no way to climb up top to the other section of the house, or whatever this building is, so... Yeah, I guess it's just to gaslight you into thinking, oh, you're almost certainly gonna be attacked here, and no, there's actually no monsters here whatsoever. It's just a creepy angle. Well played, P-Cube. That's what the company's called, right? P-Cube? Alright, so I think we pretty much explored everything. Now we gotta go back into school. Villa Hess, huh? So I'm guessing this is the South American Silent Hill. You know, Ebisegoka was the Japanese Silent Hill. This is the South American Silent Hill. Only not quite as polished and kinda ghetto. Kinda bootleg Silent Hill. Now Tillis is no fox god, or the god of the order. Editorial: final farewell of Hess Daily. Oh, that's sad. With deep regret, we inform our readers that the Hess Daily will be closing its doors indefinitely. This difficult decision follows the recent passing of our director and irreparable loss that makes it impossible to continue working at the newspaper. Given the current situation in Villa Hess, we urge all residents to consider vacating for the safety. I wonder, did he die of the radiation, or did they kill him so they wouldn't report any of the stuff going on? Maybe he was suspicious. According to the latest official notice, the last train will depart from the local station tomorrow, Thursday at 12:30 p.m. After this time, the station will close indefinitely, and there will be no further train arrivals or departures until further notice. We bid our readers farewell with the hope that one day Villas will regain this vitality we all fondly remember. Farewell, and thank you for allowing us to be part of your daily lives. Yeah, so if you were not on that train at Thursday at 12:30 p.m., you were fucked, basically. You were stuck in this rotten decaying town that's now being overtaken by irradiated monster and zombies. So your ass better have been on that train or else you were screwed. That's a big school. That's a very big school. Alright, it is 3:14, so 3:14 in the morning, so we're gonna go a bit further, see what else we can find here, and then we're gonna call it a night. Like I said, there's just too much stuff going on over the weekend. Oh, really? The door has been sealed tight by an enchantment. Alright then. Give us the enemies to kill so we can open it. Is it gonna be kids? Because Resident Evil 2 was supposed to have a kid zombie or experiment chasing Sherry around the orphanage and it didn't happen. I think it would have been cool. It would have been better than just Chief Irons. I get why they did it, but I would have preferred to see the monster too. I think his name was Elliot or something like that. He had braces on him and everything. You can see the artwork in some of the bonus material for the game. Okay, so that one's blocked. Those two crates were empty. Oh, we got a school map. Those are called computers, Carolyn. You're gonna have to learn how to use them if you want to be a teacher again. These aren't the ancient computers you had back in 1994 or whenever it was. These are brand new. New-ish. Because the town's been abandoned for a while, obviously. So is that all there is in this room? Just that one item? Bienvenidos. Welcome. It's a blackboard. This reminds me of the posters in the school in Silent Hill. How if you look closely, there was one even that was actually like a naked man and a woman. I guess from like a book simulating Adam and Eve. That was always kind of weird that they'd have that in a school of all places. But I think it was obviously a literary reference or reference to the Bible or reference. I think it also mentioned Vulcan, so it might have been a reference to Star Trek too, but it was a reference to many different things. Or various different things. Books on different educational substances. Is that a code? No, that's a wolf. That might have been a code. There are symbols on the chalkboard. Oh, so they are symbols. I'm guessing they're maybe for a puzzle. That's one thing I'm wondering about the new remake. I wonder if they're going to keep a lot of the references. Like Konami Burger and the references to like I think it was Silence of the Lambs. They had the Shining one in Silent Hill 2 that they did not keep the poster. Alright, so we need a key. Yeah, I wonder how many references they're going to keep. You know, the streets being all named after horror or sci-fi authors. Mainly horror authors like Robert Bloch from Psycho and Richard Bachman from The Alias for Stephen King. Yeah, we got some nails. So where do we go then? I guess over here? School library. Oh boy, what are we gonna have in here? What's gonna be in the library? Is it the ghost again? I hope not. The desks are full of notebooks and school supplies, but there's nothing of interest. I hope those ghosts stay away now that we're away from the cemetery. Because they're annoying. Hey, look at the trees swaying outside. That's a neat little effect. They don't usually stand still like in most video games. They're actually swaying. That's a neat use of the effects. What the hell are those dolls? What in the fucking hell are those dolls? Look at them. Oh, they look at you too? Are those dolls or are those actual kids that are part of the cult? Well, you know, here. Take a look at this. Damn, I guess we can't kill him yet. Yet being the operative word. Maybe we'll kill him later. We better because they're creepy. Looks like they got nails in their heads too. Are they trying to imitate Pinhead from Hellraiser? I'm guessing those dolls are gonna get up and become an enemy. There's a Rubik's Cube. I actually have a Rubik's Cube type puzzle that's the puzzle box from Hellraiser. It's pretty cool. I picked it up at a convention at a Comic-Con many years ago during one of those bundles that you buy where they would put a bunch of mystery items in it. I bought the Hellraiser one, so I got a bunch of horror stuff, and there was yeah, one of it was the box from Hellraiser, which is pretty cool. I don't remember what else was in it, but I know it was horror related. They have different themes that you can get different ones. I assume they still do it at the conventions. I haven't been to one in a while, in years rather, but I assume they still do it. The only thing is those mystery boxes are kind of expensive, so you pretty much have to be all in, just in case you get a bunch of stuff that you don't want. There's no taking it back. You can't just say, "Oh, I regret getting this one," and let's trade it in for something else. Now you got to stick with it. The elevator has no power. I haven't unscrambled it just because I fear not being able to put it back together again in the proper order. What's over here? Look at the colorful lockers. That's a neat little detail. Kindergarten. Now we got more of those dolls. When are they gonna get back up? Got a xylophone? What are you doing? Motherfucker! Bring it, you little bitches. Damn! Holy shit. They sure got theirs. You're no match for my hammer, you jackasses. Damn, we got both of them with one swipe. Yeah, you take that. Damn fools. Who do you think you're dealing with? Oh, we got another tape. Children disappearing. Isabella's diary. Oh, was Isabella the one who, the nun who died at the beginning? I thought they were two different ones, the psychiatrist and the nun, but I guess they're the same person. It makes sense that she would accompany her there. No wonder I missed that little detail. That's why they had a cutscene for her. Why would they have a cutscene for some random nun? But I guess it was the same Isabel. I just didn't think she would actually go all the way there to join them there at the combat, but I guess she did. I was concerned about the growing number of school absences, especially among children around 10 years old. I tried to reach out to the parents for an explanation, but none of them wanted to talk to me. I asked the classmates of the children who stopped attending school, and they told me that the children had to go away after being constantly bullied due to the smell of their clothing and the strong odor of fish. That was it, the link between the absences. All the children's parents were employed at the fishery. Okay, so the kids are disappearing too. They're being taken by the cult. It's locked from the other side. Okay, that's an unsettling enemy. I'll give them that, but we dealt with them alright. They're no match for the hammer. Just bash your little brains in. Are those the kids themselves, I'm wondering? Like, or are they just porcelain dolls coming back to life? Art and music rooms? Come here, you little bastards. Who wants it? Who wants the hammer? It's a poster about a 7-note xylophone. My first xylophone. How to use We should probably take a picture of that, but I don't think we need it yet because I'm looking for a save file, a safe spot. Oh, you motherfuckers! Look at that. As soon as we touch that, they're gonna come to life, and there's 3 of them. As soon as we touch that paper, they're gonna come back to life. I see you, game. You don't fool me. Too bad we got this awesome giant ass hammer. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so we need to put a tape in there, I assume. There's no tape to play. Yeah, I guess we need some type of tape. We can't use the xylophone there, but... I'm guessing we need some type of different tape than the one that's already in there. Music sheet. Face dead. A message written in blood. Oh, look at that. It's the Moonlight Sonata. It's the one from Resident Evil. Okay, so as soon as we play the tape recorder with whatever tape we find, they're gonna come to life. Sculpture of Beethoven using an old hearing device. Yeah, so we know where this is going. I just want to find a safe spot so we can be done for the night. We haven't fought a lot of monsters yet, but those were actually 3 good ones right there. Oh, I can hear them wandering. Generator room. More gasoline. They really want you to use that chainsaw. Badly. Look at that. They keep giving me... Oh, we're not gonna mess with this just yet. Is it to, elevator? Okay, so we need some fuses. We don't have enough fuses to activate anything yet. We need to find some. I assume that's what they're for. Fuses to activate the power. Schoolyard? Oh, hell no. We're not going here. Hell no. Not yet. That seems like it would be a death trap if we're not ready for it. Well, we can't go to the other side of the hallway. It's blocked off by the water. So how do we... Let's see, where do we go? There's gotta be a safe spot somewhere. Oh, I guess we could go back to the lobby. I guess. This is blocked off by the floor being disintegrated. Classroom 103. Damn. Who is that? Is that a kid? Or is that a teacher? Did that teacher's hand rest open on the desk as if ready to receive something? Apple seeds? Oh, we gotta give him an apple? Why do I think it's not quite dead? Oh, and there's the tentacles again. Waiting their turn. Foul-smelling fog. It's been 11 years since Caroline and Anna died. This place is unrecognizable. The sun's rays no longer break through those gray eternal clouds. A thick, foul-smelling fog arrived one morning and never left. The suicide and homicide rates have skyrocketed in recent years along with diagnosis of cancer. Most of the townspeople have abandoned Villa Hess. Only a few stubborn residents remain, along with the fishery workers who don't seem to care about anything that's happening around them. They go to the fishery silent and hunched over. They finish their shifts and return home, their clothes and skin reeking of rotten fish. Oh god, I can't even remember the last time I heard a bird sing in this place. Now all I hear is the cawing of crows. Yeah, so it's getting nasty. Look at all the bugs. Okay, so we gotta give the teacher an apple. That's obviously why she's holding that in her hand. She's holding on her hand. We have apple seeds, so we gotta plant them somewhere. Fill a small container, plant the seed, cover with soil, water gently, place in a warm location. Yeah, I get the feeling she's not quite dead. Okay, so how do we get back to the safe spot? I get the feeling we have to plant the seed in the yard, in the schoolyard, but we're not gonna do that right now. Got some povidone. Yeah, we got a lot of health items. Look at that. We got 11 of these, 7 of these, 9 first aid kits. We're loaded. Got a ton of ammo too, so we're ready. But yeah, I just want to find a safe spot. Okay, so we're at the lobby, director's office. Archive is closed. Can we go for the break room? Oh yeah, there it is, the break room. Perfect. Horrifying drawings. It is complete madness, and yet deep down I fear must believe her. The conviction in Caroline's voice as she recounted what happened on that island didn't sound like someone making up a story. Did Caroline really rescue her 10-year-old sister from the past? I met Anna the other day, and I cannot deny the resemblance, even though Caroline is 14 years the senior. Do the disturbing drawings that Anna creates become real? The parents of her classmates have complained multiple times, and the principal is threatening to expel her. The other students call her a witch. Poor Anna. How could anyone make friends with children their own age if they are all afraid? If anyone can help these sisters, it's Mother Superior Lucia. Okay, so it seems like Isabella was genuinely trying to help. She wasn't luring them there to get sacrificed, or she was genuinely trying to help them. She didn't realize exactly what Lucia was either. Probably because she didn't live there. She didn't live there. She didn't see all the stuff the nuns were doing. It's just a bunch of cups and thermoses for coffee and tea. Since she didn't see it, she didn't know any of that. So it looks like she was genuinely trying to help them, but unfortunately for them, it all went sideways. More recording tape. Getting a ton of ink ribbons, basically. The ink ribbons of this game. So we're gonna save, and yeah. We didn't fight too many monsters, but we have made some progress and learned quite a few interesting little details about the story. So let's save right here. Got 16, we can use 1, we've still got a ton of saves left. So the story's getting pretty intriguing. I wonder how it's all gonna resolve. How does Caroline just go back to living her life after being missing or declared dead for 14 years? How does it affect Anna? I guess there's a bad ending in which you can't save Anna, because I know there's a trophy for getting the futile ending. So what I might do is, when I discover what we have to actually do to save Miguel, since I'm guessing he maybe helps us save Anna, we'll do the bad ending first, because I don't like to end the games. I don't like to end games out on the bad endings, whether it's Silent Hill or the original Resident Evil or something like this. I want to end on the good ending. So I'm guessing when we get to that point, I'll just make 2 separate saves. I'll do the bad ending first, and then we'll go back and do the proper true ending. So that way we can get both of the trophies for one playthrough and not to come back and play the whole game all over again. Because obviously, given Carolyn's determination, she's going to do anything necessary to save Anna. So in that case, the bad ending will probably feel like we failed quite a bit. You know, it would feel like a bit off for her character. So yeah, when we get to that point and we have to use the duct tape to do whatever to save Miguel, like I said, maybe we won't use it the first time. We'll just let him die, and then the second time we'll save him so he can help us save our sister. That we get both endings. But yeah, so now we're at the school. We got to figure out what to do with that xylophone. We probably have to plant the apple seed somewhere. So yeah, when we come back, we're going to continue on with the school. Like I said, the story is getting pretty interesting. This chapter wasn't too bad. Like I said, the dolls look disturbing, but we handled them easily with the hammer. So, and the hammer works great against the ghosts too. The ghosts are still annoying, but not nearly as annoying as they were before. So I'm hoping from here on the game sticks with that balance, you know. That it's challenging but not too damn annoying like those crab monsters and the processing plant. Those things were the worst. So hopefully it's smooth sailing from here on out. But yeah, we're gonna continue it. I wonder how long this game is. I haven't looked up to see whether we're near the end of the game or not, but hopefully it isn't too long. The thing about survival horror games is they can definitely overstay their welcome if they're like 14, 16, 18 hours long. So hopefully this one isn't too long. I think I might have read something saying it was like 12 to 14 hours, maybe 16 back when I started, but I don't remember that. If it's specifically for this game or if I was thinking of some other game. And I don't know how accurate that time frame is either, so hopefully it's not too long, because it is possible for survival horror games to overstay their welcome by being too long. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I will see you again next time on Tormented Souls 2 on the PS5. See you later, everyone.